That's better. I likey leaky. Hello, Mira. Yes, back again. Alright. Assorting we will go. Assorting we will go. Hi-ho the merry-o. Assorting we will go. We are separating the bricks. Separating the bricks. Separating the bricks. Oh yes, separating the bricks. Mira says, sorting around the clock today. Kind of. I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna go. And basically, I've gotten to a point where I don't know if you can see it in the background, but there are, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I have 21 of these, 22 actually, 22 of these filled with Lego that I have not sorted. So I am going to be sorting those. Some of them I need to just, like, some of them are like a lot of them, like, there's minifigures in here and all that kind of fun stuff. I just need to sort it out. Excuse me. I was able to get a lot of the stuff done around the house in a decent amount of time. And from there, it got a little windy, so I'm going to take a break. Hopefully the wind dies down. And we can go from there. So yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan, that is the plan, that is the plan. How will you be separating them? Still by color or slowly switching to type? So kind of a little bit of both. I am gonna still be doing by color, but I am going to be breaking it down a little bit more based on type. So what I mean by that is, like, any specialty piece I will separate and put together in a separate bucket here. But for the most part, it's still going to be by color. As much as I want to change, it's still going to be a little hard because I've got a lot to work on, and it's just a lot to go through. I mean, all of the bins back there are all sorted by color, which is how most of my pieces are. Some colors I just don't have enough of to sit there and justify being able to sort 100%. But, like, all the windows, those are going to be, like, those are kind of specialty pieces. If I have little builds like this, I'm not going to put those in the sort. I'm just going to put those aside. But windows, like railings like this, that kind of stuff, I'm going to put in a separate pile and then go from there. I also still need to change up my my wall. So at some point, I want this whole wall over here to be my parts. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then the back section will be like my my actual table space. But I keep it's kind of one of those things where I keep changing my mind, to be honest. I'll start one way, or I'll revamp my city one way. I like it, and then a week later, I'm like, well, I wish I had this. I wish I had it this way. I wish I had it this way, and then go from there. I'll throw these in here too, because those are all the extra pieces. So yeah, that's kind of what the plan is right now. The kids are all having fun in their classes and all that kind of fun stuff. So and because it's a little windy, I'm not able to really do a whole lot outside, at least in the aspect of working on the house and all that. Juliet W. Hey, John Evans, back again. Mr. Parisian, hiya. Mira, saying hi to everybody. Yeah, so like I was kind of mentioning, today I'm just doing, it's kind of just a relax and separate kind of situation. I'm just kind of sorting. I have a ton to actually sort out piece-wise. I have, I was just talking about it, where I have about 21 of these filled with pieces that I need to sort. So that is going to be kind of my focus today. And since I was doing that, I figured, hey, I will go live. Might as well. Might as well have some fun with you guys. So hopefully this will be enjoyable. How is everybody doing today? It's like people are like, oh, he's sorting, I'm out. That's boring. I'm sorry. Mira, doing good on this side of the ocean. Awesome. Really good to hear that you are doing well. What is everybody up to today? Anything exciting on this Friday afternoon? Or, yeah, Friday. It's kind of afternoon. I mean, it's noon here. Mr. Parisian, yep, good, thanks. Almost weekend. Yep. John Evans, well, for those that didn't see, I'm about to start my own Stark Tower. That is awesome. That is very cool. How tall and stuff are you gonna go? Do I not have a dark? Okay. Thought I had a dark gray. Let's go back to chat. Oop. Well, that piece is gone. I will get it later. John Evans, unsure of height right now, but thinking around 6 stories, but it's going to be an office building, not really Stark Tower. It will have the name, but nothing else, LOL. Mira says, awesome, John Evans. Mira says, will you post pictures of the build on Discord? Is that John? I hope so. I hope he does. John says, yes, I will once I start making progress. Yep. Cool. I likey leaky. I like it. I like it a lot. That is I'm probably going to need more cups. Just saying. So for those of you just chiming in, hope you guys are doing well. At this point, I've done a few things around the house that I wanted to get to today. However, it's gotten pretty windy, and all of the stuff that I kind of wanted to get done either involves working around the house where I will my sinuses and stuff will go to pieces, or it requires me to get up on a ladder, and I don't want to get up on a ladder in the wind. So I have pretty much done that for today. The girls are all in their classes and all that kind of fun stuff. So there's not really much for me to do. Alright, I need more cups. Mira says, ladder and wind is not a good combo. Good choice. And now we can enjoy some sorting tips. Yes. So, as I kind of said before, there's a few different ways to sort. I am sorting by mainly color right now. Depending on how fast I can get sorting, I may expand that because I've already gone through and sorted one bucket. However, that was a rather small container. It didn't have a whole lot of pieces in it. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, that sucks. Luckily, there weren't that many pieces. I will find them probably later if there were. For those that didn't just see, I scooped the pieces into the cup and missed the cup. So I pretty much scooped everything onto the floor. Now, what I do in regards to these cups, because you will see I have a ton of them, and it's going to get to the point where I don't have a whole lot of space left to sort. So I will show you how I organize these cups in just a few minutes. That way, this method will also keep me on track as far as where cups are, and it's very simple to kind of maintain. I know it seems crazy right now, but as you can see, I am filling up my space. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to back up my laptop. Adjust things real quick. So, essentially, what I do is, to help me out, I put the big stuff toward the back. And I basically go in order of color. So, red. I will start here at red, orange. Remove some other stuff. Yellow. Let's start gray. And I am going to widen this out. Let me see where I'm at. There we go. Alright, red, orange, yellow. Greens. Red and burgundy go together. The blacks and grays I will go to next. I did have a gray, so I will condense that. Alright, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, dark blue. Move this over. Looks like there's a blue in there, so let me take that piece out and put it with the blues. scrape these back in with the dark green. Green, blue, blue, and purple. Okay. So I have every color of the rainbow on this side. Now I'm going to work on this. This is dark red, which apparently I have 2 of, so there's that. Alright, now on this side it's going to be like the neutral colors and all the other stuff. So I'm going to scoot these back. Oh, this is light green. And although, again, it still looks a mess, I will move things back and then go from there. Alright, so browns, that is empty. This is pink, gold, and those are those pieces. And then light blue. Now, again, as you can see, the color of the rainbow on this side, all I'm going to do is basically move this over. If it is a color that I know I'm probably not going to have a lot of, I'm going to stick that toward the back. All the colors that I know I'm going to have a bunch of, I will stick toward the front. So like lime green or something like that, I'm going to stick toward the back. Okay? The light gray, dark gray, tans, or stuff like that, I'm going to move this a little bit more. So I have a little bit more room. White, black, white, black, all that kind of fun stuff where I know I'm going to probably have a ton of them. Those, again, I will stick toward the center because I know I'm going to be using or sorting those the most, if that makes sense. Versus, again, a color like fuchsia, lime green, lavender or purple, stuff like that, I will stick toward the back. So, now I have all my color codes. This is a blue I probably won't. Well, this blue actually goes over here. I probably won't go with, or won't have a whole lot of. So, this is my sorting. I know it looks way out of whack. Let me go to chat, because I haven't looked at chat for a while. Hoppy, hey everybody. I got some paper bowls for sorting. Yeah, those work as well. Lego all around. Cool sorting strategy. Thank you very much. Hoppy says, just finished working, or just finished work. Got you playing over the speakers in my car while I drive home. Well, be safe, please. My my stream and my sorting and all that kind of fun stuff takes a bus length back seat to your safety. So please be careful. Please be safe. Thank you guys for signing in. Hothy, Lego All Around, all that kind of fun stuff. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in more content, I do have a Patreon membership program. Go to patreon.com/36BRIX. Again, that is patreon.com/BRIX, and you can check out some of the packages that I have to offer, and we will go from there. So, going back to what I was talking about, again, I have pretty much every color of the rainbow on this side, and then I have more neutral or grays, blacks, all that kind of fun stuff in front of me. And then on this side, it's more of the specialty kind of stuff, gold, all of that kind of fun stuff. And then, of course, what I also do is I have these big bins on the side to where I know if I fill up these cups, or I may fill up those cups rather fast, so I have those. I think this bin, I will sort through this bin. This will be rather quick. When it comes to poly bags that I haven't opened yet, I will set those aside. Same with minifigs. Again, I will set those aside. Minifigs I keep in a separate thing. Same with accessories and all of that. My handy dandy pliers. Sometimes I just can't get it with a separator. Keep it separated. My Slimer. Animal pieces. Again, a poly bag that I haven't opened yet. Those I will all stick to the side in a separate container. All right. Well, that was a second thing. That was actually pretty cool and fast. Let me get to this one. Minifigs. Alright, so I will probably need a container for white, so I'm just going to make the plunge and do that now. Put that over to the side, and I will start that. I have to take apart. And essentially, I will just go through and I will start with one color and work my way around. I need a translucent, so I will start that right there, actually. There are, of course, a ton of ways to separate things out and organize your parts and pieces. I, at this point, am only doing per color unless I order a bulk order, or if I'm ordering a specialty piece, whether it be off of Pab, Bricks and Pieces, all of that kind of fun stuff. Those I keep keep it separated. I will still have them like in a, like, say for example, I order, 200 of these pieces. Okay. What I will do is I will put those in basically in that same section, but I won't I won't dump them all in. I will keep them in a bag, or I will keep them sorted. If I have a full container of them, one of these containers, then again I will keep those separated as well. So for example, or a good example of that is if I go to the Lego store and order a full cup off the Pab wall, say a good example would be my Pab wall had light bluish gray masonry bricks. Okay, so if I had just ordered one cup of those, I would put those in a bag. I would empty the cup into a bag and just put those in a bag near and put them in a tub full of basically white. Okay, so if you, I don't know if you can see it back here, but all of those big bins back there are all filled with white. But right behind that pink container there is white, but those are all like bulk buys where I have 100, 200 of that same part. So I have that all in plastic bags, and those are all. That's all that's in that bin is those separated pieces. At some point, I do want to organize my stuff even more, but I just have to break down and do it. That's kind of where I'm at, which I am starting that process. So basically, I am starting that process in this area right here. Needs all that stuff. Basically, needs to go. So I'm working on getting rid of all that stuff. Some of it is obviously stuff I can't get rid of. It's for my business and stuff. However, the other pieces or other stuff I'm filtering through to make sure, hey, do I really need this? Is this something that I really need to focus on? All that kind of fun stuff. So, as you can see, most of the white I've gotten rid of. Now, you may see me put a couple pieces in here. Those are all specialty pieces, meaning if they are printed, if they are bigger than normal, all of that kind of fun stuff. I just stick those in there for now, and then at some point I will go through and organize those more to where it's, all the specialty pieces, meaning windows, doors, railing pieces, odd-shaped pieces that I would consider specialty pieces, like these. Those are all going in that cup. And then also like anything that has stickers on it, printed tiles, all of that kind of fun stuff. And then at some point I will go through and separate those even more to the bigger items versus the smaller items. The specialty pieces versus the printed pieces and stuff like that. I know it's kind of double the work, but at the same time, it does make things rather easy. Like, for example, this piece right here, this is a sticker piece, so I'm not going to throw that in or put that in with the navy blue. I am going to put that in here and put that away. All right, so going back to sorting, black should be right in front of me, and so I will just see, like, this is a specialty piece. I'm going to put that in there. No, this I don't consider a specialty piece. And then this is printed, so I will put that in there. And get rid of all these big green pieces. I usually will try and rock out the bigger pieces first because they tend to be easy to find, and then I will rock out the smaller ones next. So this is kind of my sorting method. It seems like it's a mess, but it works for me. And here's the thing. You got to go with what works best for you and the way that you want to sort. Don't sit there and, if you don't like this method, I am not saying that this is the right way by any means. So, going back to chat, John Evans says, sorry, I'm not responding, but I promise I am listening. Well, I appreciate it. That is totally cool because I know you're working on stuff yourself, so that is awesome. Keelan Stone, hey, how's it going? Appreciate you signing in. Mira says back. The Moscow was on another adventure and doing stuff he knows he's not allowed. He's a sweetie though, always taunting me. And then Mira saying hi to Keelan. All right, so. Basically, again, to recap, all I am doing is sorting. Now, these pieces I am grabbing right now, these are all trans windows and pieces like that. These I also put in a separate container altogether. Because I have a separate bin for all of my trans windows and all that kind of fun stuff. Keep it separated. I will also take stuff apart. Even if they're all the same color, I just rather have them all apart. That way, at times, it's easier to find. And yeah, like I said, it goes pretty fast as far as once you get the hang of it and once you have a method. And then once you have everything organized, I'll just bring this over here because I am dealing with a lot of gray. Keep it separated. Do, 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 do. When it comes to metallic colors like silver and all of that, I'll be honest with you, a lot of times I just throw those in with the closest color gray, which is typically light bluish gray. And then at a certain point, I will actually, when I start bringing those down or breaking those down to separate them even more, I will put them in their own color. Sometimes, a lot of times what I'll do is I will also combine shades. So I may like throw, especially if I'm running out of room, I will throw all the blue shades together and then sort those later. I put that in the wrong bin. Oh well. Because my daughters do help me sort from time to time. And for them, they like sorting the different shades. So I'll give them a big tub of blue, and it's like 4, 5, 6 different shades of blue. And they will go in and sort all of the blue and separate them. Same with green, the pinks, fuchsias, purples. A lot of times I will keep those separated as well. Or I will combine those as well. Just because with those particular colors, I don't have a lot of those. So if I might find 5 fuchsia pieces in an entire bulk bin. And then I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to put those in a separate bin altogether, so what am I going to do? So I will just combine those. A lot of times I may sort them a little bit more later. Like I might put fuchsia. I might separate, like, say, fuchsia and purple. But I will put each of those colors in a separate bag and then put them all in one tub. Mira says, here he goes again. Be right back. No worries. Like I said, I'm just hanging out. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just separating because I'm keeping separated. And this might be a situation where I might stop at a moment's notice and say, hey, I gotta go. I know my wife is wanting to do a few other things today, so I may bounce it at a certain point. Again, this is kind of an impromptu, thing. Hoppy says, I am back home. Glad you made it safe. I had you on audio only while I was driving. All right, cool. Well, like I said, I want to make sure you're safe. See, like these are specialty pieces. I want to put those aside, and then I will divide those out later because I have a separate thing for those. So again, as you can see, it's going pretty fast. Once I fill up a cup with a color, then I will go dump it in its accurate bin. If that bin fills up, then I will get a new bin. I'm Hoppy. Although I'm going to watch you while I'm in the shower, not creepy at all. Yeah, that's not creepy. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I really do. If not, well, okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be entertaining. I promise. If more people chat, I might be a little bit more entertaining, but I don't know. Depends on what people are chatting about. Banana. Oh, that went in the wrong piece bin as well. Oh well. Alright, let's do dark gray. So again, once you get the hang of this, this goes rather fast. I do know that people have said, oh, picking up each piece does take its time or take more time, and have said like, oh, just scrape them in. I find that it's probably around the same time frame as if you account for potential spills as far as dropping pieces on the floor or anything like that. It's still going to add up. It's still, no matter what, this process takes time. There are obviously probably more efficient ways to do this, but it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, have fun. I tell my girls to make a game out of it. If they can. Fastest one, as long as it's accurate. Sometimes, of course, I miss things, and if I find them, I will just throw them in. Of course, sometimes I miss I put them in the wrong bin, like I'm sorting like black, and I will accidentally throw them in navy blue or something like that. That's always fun because you got to go back and resort. But hey, that's part of the fun. Hoppy says, there's no quick way to sort. If you swipe pieces, you're more likely to get pieces mixed up. Exactly. And I also look at, if you're swiping through pieces, you can damage them a little bit more. They can scrape them. I'll be honest, I will probably be building myself a new sorting table. This one's a little old, and it's smooth, but it's still worn a bit because it was here before or here when we bought the place. Here's another thing: tires get their own bin, and I will take the tire pieces off. Just because the wheels can be actually used for other things. So I will take those off. Where's my minifix? See, like this. I just dumped all my black into my dark gray. So I will have to go through, and after I'm done with this section, I will go through and resort that section. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. And again, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all your love and support. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I do actually mean it. To me, this is a specialty piece, so I'm going to put that in there. Dark gray. Oh, this doesn't have... Where is my navy blue? And yes, of course, sometimes I get sidetracked and go, oh, I need to put that piece away, and all that kind of fun stuff, but yeah. Sometimes when it gets down to the smaller pieces, because I have fat hands, I will slide those, but I prefer not to slide because I don't want to scratch up the pieces or anything like that or wear them down. Alright, let's do tan. Get your tan on. Get your tan on. Get your tan on. What? What's that color? Get your tan on. Get your tan on. Get your tan on. I feel like I should play music. I wish I could. But unfortunately, because of copyright, I can't. Now, I can, however, now that I think about it, I can do the YouTube library, but I have my laptop on mute so that you guys don't get feedback and duplicate talking. Now the dark tan. Now it's time for a breakdown. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. See, I can, that's the thing. So I can perform music. I can sing, but I'm not allowed to play it. Happy says, just sing for us instead. Triple D, Danny said, oh my singing Scott. Hey, Triple D, how's it going, man? Danny, how are you feeling, buddy? I'm not gonna throw out your business and let people know what's going on. unless you are okay with it. But I hope you are doing well, buddy. I know you're going through a lot right now, so hopefully, hopefully you are doing good. It was good to hear from you guys earlier. I know you messaged me a short time ago. I haven't gotten a chance to read it. But yes, I hope you are doing well, my friend. Big bro hugs. Big bro hugs. Get your sort on. Get your sort on. Get your sort on. It's all about those studs, no tiles. It's all about those studs, no tiles. Actually, I have more than the 20-something because I just remembered I have that whole box of the Friends pieces that I have to sort as well. That was weird. No, don't run away. It's all about those studs, no tiles. All about those studs, no tiles. Those studs. Is this considered AMSR? Like, is this the soothing sounds of Scott's Talk? With your host, Scott Thomas of 36 Bricks. Coming to you live from his garage, which sounds really, really creepy. Well, sorting now makes your life easier later, exactly. If you don't leave sorting for too long, it should be doable. Yeah, I've been slacking on the sorting. I've done a lot of builds, and I haven't gotten around to sorting a whole lot. And when I've done the builds, I just pile everything up, and I should really just sort as I go. But I'm a slacker. I am a slacker, just slacking all day. I am a slacker, slacking all the way. Slacker. Also, just realized I don't have a drink. So I may pause for a second and grab a drink. Slacker, slacker, slacking all the way. Slacker, slacker, slacking all through the day. Slacker, slacker, it's not a coating on the wall. Slacker, slacker. I don't know where to go from there. That's right. I need to redo those. All right. So, you know what? All those cups and no drink. Yeah, exactly. So let me get a drink. Yep, cups. Oh, wait, hold on. Listen to the soothing sounds of a soda. That first drink. I just hope I don't put any pieces in the soda. That is a brown drink, not for throwing brown pieces. Hoppy says, I go overboarding with my sorting. I sort them into bags of tiles, plates, and bricks of each color. Technique and studs go together, and the missus adds them to a wanted list on a burner brick list account. At least they will be clean. I don't know, that's soda, so I don't know if they will be clean or not. Okay, so I messed up and put black in with dark gray, so I need to resort that real quick. Let me pull all the black out and put them in here, and then I will scoop all of the dark gray into the cup. Should I play the cup song? I got my ticket on the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? What do you call? What do you call? Are you gonna miss me when I'm gone? Danny had just said, don't sort by drink. By the drink, exactly. I know you're typing, so Danny's wife, what is your name? All right. Next bin, right behind me. Next bin. Going. I need to put a bag in this trash can. Hold on. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing right now for Danny. I know he's going through a lot, so I'm glad that you're there with him by his side and helping him with his recovery and all that. Mira says, don't play that song with full and sorted cups. Don't want you to turn those cups inside out or upside down now. I mean, to be fair, I have all the lids. Which one is black? This one has a lot of white in there. LOL, okay, I dare you, ha ha ha. When all the 20 boxes are sorted. You're funny. You're so funny. No. And as you can see, I've kind of adjusted my sorting. Hold on. Those are all windows. I just put those in there. I think I just put those in there. On the door. I've kind of adjusted my sorting just in that I've kept them in this bin because I don't need that piece anymore, I think. I don't think. Yeah, no, I fixed that. So the reason I'm doing it this way is in this particular bin, there is a lot of smaller pieces. So what I've done is to ensure that they're not like rolling around, I am just keeping it and I've kind of spilled it out. That keeps a lot of things in order and all that kind of fun stuff. So that is basically what I'm doing here. And then I'm going per color. Again, it's just to keep it a little bit more neater. So that the pieces are not all over the place. It's a yellow. So how is everybody doing today in TV land? What I also will do with these is, as I'm going, if there are pieces that I know I'm going to use for MOCs or something, I will actually keep those out, or I will put them with other stuff. For example, like the clear trans panels, I don't know if you can see it behind me, but I am working on the central perk. For that particular set, I put some windows in, but I don't have the, or I didn't have the clear panels or the clear windows for those, but I just found one. So what I did was I took those, or I took the one that I found and just put it on top of the building right there. That way it's right on top, and I don't, it's easy to find. When the MOCs are calm and, I don't know, full of detail, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Triple D, someone has therapy, so he will be back later. Have fun. Thank you so much. Hopefully therapy goes well. Wish you guys all the best. Again, bro hugs to both of you. Mira says, it's clean time for me. Happy sorting and hope to catch you later. Sounds good. And for sure. I need to check something real quick. Put those back, black there, and dark gray there. Also, when sorting, you also want to make sure that if you, or when you have your sorting, stuff, that they are consistent, that it is extremely consistent as to where you have placed your cups. One, because you don't want to sit there and throw a piece that's the wrong color in. You want to know basically, hey, this is where my windows are. This is where the red is. This is where navy blue is. This is where green is, yellow, orange, all that kind of fun stuff. You want to have that as kind of a muscle memory kind of situation, because the last thing that you want to do is dump. You just sorted a handful of pieces. They're in your hand, and you just put them in the wrong bin, and then now you have to resort those. if you've been watching for a little bit, you know I've already done that once today. But yeah, so you want to just be consistent on where you put your colors and all of that kind of fun stuff. I apologize if this is somewhat of a boring topic. The reason why I say that is because sometimes sorting may not be as fun, but it is crucial that you do it. You got to be well organized if you want to know where your pieces are and how and what you do with them and all that kind of fun stuff. I will be honest in saying that for the most part, I do sort by color only, other than if I order in bulk or buy in bulk, and I have, you know, a few cups worth of, you know, parts that are the same. At that point, then I will keep all of those together, but I will still put them with their respective color. And again, once you get the hang of how you sort, it tends to go rather fast and quickly because you get kind of in a rhythm. Going back to chat. Well, didn't get started on my tower. Got pulled to the other things, so maybe later. Well, there's always time to go back to builds, you know. It's kind of like that for some of my builds right now. I've got the central perk going, but at the same time, it's kind of on hold because I'm not able to really order parts right now, but I need some parts that I want to put in it. And again, as you can see, you kind of get in that rhythm and you just go. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit to get into that rhythm, but get in the rhythm, get in the rhyme. Come on up, it's bobsled time. And again, guys, this is just kind of another impromptu. Oh wait. Oh shoot. See, this is again. I wasn't thinking, so I started collecting one color, and then got sidetracked and started collecting another color. I swear I'm not colorblind. I promise. Alex K just made it from school. Awesome. Hope you did well today. All I am doing is sorting colors or sorting parts. I have a bunch of bins that I have not done anything with from my builds, and yep, I see you. I see you, Alex K. Anyway, what I was saying is essentially all I am doing is sorting parts. I figured since I was sorting parts, I'd hang out with you guys. Baby legs. All right. Oop. Going back to chat. Oh, it is great. It was great. I thought I missed the stream. I was happy when I saw the live now sign, 36 bricks at Scott Thomas. Yeah, like I said, I don't normally. My schedule is going to be Tuesday and Thursday live streams. That is going to be a set schedule where every Tuesday, every Thursday, I will go live at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And then my mindset is if I am out here and I am able to stream, I will. There's no guarantees or anything like that because it's going to be, like, it's kind of sporadic when I'm able to actually get out here. So it just varies and it depends. XK, hello to the rest of you. Yep, there's a few people in here. A couple people are just hanging out in the background because they're working on other stuff. It just kind of depends on the person. So I appreciate you chiming in. I really do. I appreciate everybody chiming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Would appreciate it. And if you'd like more content, please go to patreon.com/36bricks. That is patreon.com/36bricks. And if you see anything that you like as far as memberships, please sign up. If not, no worries. I totally understand. Again, this is kind of another impromptu live stream. I figured since I was out here sorting, I might as well hang out with you guys. Mr. Paradise, or Paradisian. I'm just going to call you Mr. P from here. Mr. P, it's inspired me to sort some of my parts while watching, LOL. Well, awesome. Sorting party! Let's get ready to sort! In this corner, we have Scott, the sorting procrastinator. And in the other corner, we have Mr. P, a petit de fou, who doesn't sort. Again, this is going actually pretty fast. This is my third container of parts that I've been sorting. So it's actually, and the 180th time I've dropped a part. Alex is saying, I wish I had those cups because I don't and need it. Well, buddy, if you go to the Lego store, if you have a Lego store near you and go to the Lego store, these are Pabwall cups. That's all they are. And I have tons of them. John Evans. Hey, Scott and everybody, I've got to go. I'm being summoned for yard duty. Talk to you all later. Good luck sorting, and I'm happy building. Everyone, Mr. P says the tiny parts are the worst, but the time putting in to sort them is worth the effort in the long run. Alex K, 3 hours is the nearest to me. Alex, Kansas City, Missouri. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. Well, the only thing I can suggest then is saving up. And the next time you and your family, because I know you're under 18, next time you and your family are in Kansas City, stop by and just part it out. Get a bunch of them. I mean, that's typically when I go to the Lego store, I will buy, depending on how many parts they have, there have been times where I have not bought anything, or any, I should say, any parts. But in most cases, when I go to the Lego store, because the Lego store right now is about 45 minutes from me, and a decent amount of gas to get there, because I have a truck. Essentially what I'll do is I will put together money or save up or what have you, and plan on getting 10 cups, or anywhere between 5 and 10 cups. It obviously depends on what parts they have. As you know, more or as other parts or parts, there are parts that I'm more interested than others. Like, for example, if I was told that they had nougat, what's it called? Nougat masonry bricks, I would let the manager, if the manager told me, I would let the manager know, hey, how many of those cups am I allowed to buy? Especially right now, because they're having to fill their own cup, or you can't fill your own cups here. Basically, my question to them would be, hey, so how many cups can I buy? And they usually tell me, like, normally there's not like a limit. You can buy whatever you want, but when they get new parts in, that's when there's a kind of a limit. And the mindset behind that is they don't want to sit there and get get 5 different parts in, and then I come in and buy them out of all 5, but so they don't have anything to actually put in or on their pad wall. It keeps their pad wall blank, and they don't want to do that. So they'll say, hey, you can only buy 5 cups or 3 cups or 2 cups or whatever the case might be, at least for now. But then other times they're like, hey, well, to be honest, we have a few parts that we could bring out from the back, so if you want to buy us out, go ahead and buy us out. So it just kind of depends. But with that said, my goal or my mindset going into a Lego store, if I'm going for parts, I will buy anywhere from between 5 and 10 cups of parts. But again, that depends on, the parts. I have gone in fact, I think the last time I went into the Lego store, I didn't buy any parts because they didn't have anything I was interested in. But I did buy other sets. Or I did buy sets to build. So that's where it varies. Going back to chat. Hopefully 2021, and how much is it for 10 cups? Alex here, by the way, Lego made a video a week ago about the new police station for 2021. Yes, I saw that video, and I actually made a video discussing the police station and all that as well. 10 cups. Excuse me. So the cups are going to the price of the cup is going to depend on size and where you're buying it. Okay? And I'll explain why where you buy it matters. So typically, for me, cups are, and it will also depend on how you buy them. So anyway, basically pad wall cups range depending on country and all that, but here for me, they are, I believe, $16.99 per cup. Okay, so do the math. $16 a cup, or say just rounding off easily, $17 a cup. If I buy 10 cups, that's $170. Okay. Now, where it's going to vary is depending on the size of the cup. Now, the $16.99 price is for the largest cup that they sell. I typically will not bother with the small cups. I will typically only buy the big cups, the large cups like these. Okay, they are a bigger bang for your buck. I can't remember how much the small cups are, but I want to say they're around $9.99, and they are just under half the size of these. So if you buy 2 of those at $9.99, that's $20 versus a large cup is $16.99. So you save $3 if you're buying parts like that. Well, Alex K., I mean, you're not going to buy 100 cups. I mean, I don't know that they would allow you to buy 100 cups. So in that scenario, I mean, unless you were going to multiple stores, but you're not gonna go into one store and say to them, "Hey, I want 100 cups." They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna say, "Yeah, no, not all at once." They're not gonna allow it, and here's why. It's not, yes. Do they want a $1,700 sale? Absolutely. However, they also have to look at it as, well, at 100 cups, you might end up buying them out of most of their inventory which means they don't have any more to offer anyone else. And yes, as that is a guaranteed sell, they still have to appease everybody else. You know, you're going to have a lot of upset people if they walk in and say, "Hey, so there's no, I'm here for cups," and a guy just bought 100 of them. Like, you're not going to buy. You don't need cups to sort. I'm just using these. You can use any cup that you want. You don't have to sort with these particular cups. I am sorting with these particular cups. Yeah, so that's Robbie. That is a great question. First and foremost, Robbie, thank you for chiming in. I do appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. That is, Alex K. That is a valid question. Are you just wanting the cups to sort? Because these are not these are not what I keep the pieces in. This is just what I sort with. I keep the pieces in these. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit. The reason I'm using these cups is because I have them. I will go in and buy these cups, and these cups filled are $16.99. I don't know that they sell them individually like that. I don't think you can go in and just buy the cups. You fill them. These are the cups that they fill for the pad wall. Yeah, there's no Robbie. There's no links allowed in the chat. Sorry, buddy. Not unless I post it. It's not a YouTube thing. It's a me thing. So what I use. So I go on Amazon and I buy. These are Sterlite. Why is there red in here? These are Sterlite containers. I like getting these in particular because how I sort is by color. And one of the other reasons I like using these is because they latch closed. They latch closed. That way if they fall, they're not going to spill out. If these fall and they're open like this, they're going to spill all over the place. I only use these while sorting. Once I'm done sorting, I empty these into their respective colored bins. I don't store with these at all. These cups are not good. To me personally, these cups are not good for sorting. So what I do is I go on Amazon and they have 12 packs of these for $24. That's $2 each, which isn't bad of a price. Do you need these big bins? No. I do because I have a ton of Legos and I have a ton in each color. In regards to actually storing them, I store them in the big cups, and then I do know that people use the smaller. Let me put this away, and I'll show you what I'm talking about because I have a few of them. A lot of people will use these and store their parts in here, and then some people will actually have dividers in here. I don't know if you can see these. We'll have dividers in here, and they will store them like this. Some people have bigger versions of this. Some people have smaller versions of this. It just depends on the piece. And these are modular, where they will stick on top of each other. As far as these, this is the Sterlite brand. Sterlite is the the better quality brand out there, but it depends on the brand that you go with as far as how much these are. One of these, if you might be able to find them at the dollar store, and they'd be $1 each. They might not be the same brand, but you could probably get these for maybe $1 each. Some of the bigger ones, they ranged from to $15 to $20. So again, it just depends on the size, the thickness of the drawers. Because here's this one. And then I also have this one. This one's rather dirty. I need to clean it up. That's why I don't have anything in it. But there's this size. Those are the only sizes that I have as far as those. But yeah, I mean, they're going to range depending on the ones that you get. They're also going to depend on the brand. John Evans is a good one to ask. He actually just left not too long ago, but he is a good one to ask because he just ordered a truck full of them, and they're the kind of high-end, high-dollar ones, but they are well worth it. But yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for and all that. I'm going to go back to chat. How much are they for 10? Like I said, it depends on the store. It depends. They can range from $1 each to to $20 each, depending on which ones, what sizes and all that. Robbie says, Alex, I was able to get those in the medium size, 12 by 12-ish drawers, for $6 at Walmart. Exactly. Yeah. Alex K. Wow, I'm going to buy 200 of them. Okay. Robbie says that one he just had was the medium, I believe. Dion Botcher. Hey gang, how's it going? I just woke up from a nap. Hopefully you're feeling better, Dion. Appreciate you signing in. Dion says, I was wondering when you was going to be here. Dion, I don't want to put your business out there, so it's up to you if you want to discuss what's going on with you. But the only thing I will say, Alex, is Dion has had some medical issues, so he's not feeling 100%. Kaylin Stone, back had to had to mail out some stuff for the missus too. Bad I couldn't send out a certain movie. Oh. I wonder what movie that is. I think is it the one about the sinking ship? I wonder who, who wrote the book of love. I got to know the answer to the question from above. Alex K. Dion, oh no, I hope you will get better soon. I strongly agree with that, Kayla Stone. I had a sinking feeling you'd make a joke about that, LOL. Nice. Alex K. Can you sing I'm a believer, yes indeed, if I try. Because I saw her face. No doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer, yes, a believer if I try. So, Scott, what are you sorting? So, Robbie, I haven't really seen you that often. So, what I do, kind of to explain kind of what I like to do, what I like to build, all that kind of fun stuff, is I like taking sets and mocking them out, essentially. What I will do is I will buy a few sets, typically 3 different sets, and I will go ahead and post a video saying, it's basically a vote to mock series is what I call it, and I will have you guys vote on what mock or what set you would like me to mock next. Okay? So when I do that, I will have, after I'm done, I will sort, or I will put all of these parts in a bin, like this, because I have a ton of them. Because I'll order $100 all at once because the price. So what I will do is, after I'm done with the mock, I will slide all the pieces into one of these bins, and I will, at some point, sort them. So I haven't sorted those parts in a while. I don't have 20 now, but I have about 20 bins that I have yet to sort, and essentially I'm sorting those bins. I've already gotten through about, I think, 4 bins now, and I am working on more. So it's stuff like this. Here's a good example. I just finished mocking out, or not finished, but I am in the process of mocking out the Friends Central Perk set. These are all the parts that I have left over. So what I will essentially do is take those parts. I have them in this bin here, but I will take those parts. I'm probably going to make a mess. They're like sticking to the box. So anyway, I will dump them in the box like this. Obviously, most sets do not, the box doesn't open like this. So I will basically sort through these parts, or sort through them later. Now this set in particular, I'm not going to sort right now. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm still working on this set, so I don't want to sort these parts. But basically when I'm done with the mock, I will end up putting them in that bin, and then I will put them on the shelf. If you take a look, that whole top section right there, along with a bunch of bins down the second row, and some cups, those all have to be sorted. I've gotten rather lazy in sorting, so I need to go through and do that. Going back to chat. So I'm sorting all those. Dion Botcher, it's going to take it put 2 years to recover from the surgery I had on December 1st. Alex K, yes, wow. About Alex K, Dion Botcher, hope you feel better soon. By the way, my grandma had a heart attack in January 2017, but she is doing much better. Get well soon. Dion Botcher, now I can really get some cool parts while you're distracted, Scott. Alex K, LOL. Thank you, Alex. And there you go. So like I said, short version, for a short recap, is I am sorting all of the parts from all of the sets that I have mocked out. And I just put all those parts in a bin, and now I'm sorting them. So, let's see. So I will grab. I will grab these. Some of the sets, some of these pieces are basically just some of these sets are just the extra pieces that I get left over from parts. Like I will tell you, like these parts right here that I just poured out on this table, those parts are all of the parts that I had left over from the assembly square build that I did. So there's not many pieces here, and all of that kind of fun stuff. So I'm just gonna do these real quick, and then that was all that was in that bin. How I sort is by color. Unless I buy in bulk, then I keep those separated. Keep it separated. But for the most part, I stay with color. At some point, I am going to break that down a little bit more, as I feel this organization method, it does work. I like it because it still brings me back to, you know, the fun of trying to find the pieces that I want to build with. However, it is rather time consuming. So I do want to break it down a little bit more, but essentially I have to have the space for that, and that's going to take some time. So my future plans, is I have to move all of that stuff, and I will expand everything over, and then this wall over here will be covered in parts, hopefully, pending the studs are straight. So I will line this wall right here with shelves, and I will put all my bins of all the different colors on there, and then I will stretch out my build table. But again, that takes time because I got to get rid of the stuff over here first. Robbie says, I feel you on the sorting backlog. I bought a collection off of Facebook this summer and have been avoiding sorting the 20-gallon tote that was full of loose Lego. Dion Butcher, that's a lot of Lego, Robbie. Robbie says, the collection was something like 140 pounds total. I can't remember the weight of the tote specifically, though. I'm going to be honest with you. If it was a 20-gallon tote, is that what you said? A 20-gallon tote? Let me go back up. Yeah, 20-gallon tote. It wasn't 120 pounds or 140 pounds. And I say that because I've bought plenty of those, and it might feel like 140 pounds, but it's not 140 pounds. Those totes, if it is completely stacked to the, completely packed, because I buy those all the time, you're probably looking at about 40 to 50 pounds. That's how I sort by color, then by parts after. Robbie, I sort by part, but like to leave my groupings a little generic instead of everything specific part, as I still like searching for a bit. Yeah, same here. There is no better sound in the world than the sounds of hands pushing through Legos. I agree. M&R Productions. Wow, we have a celebrity in the house. I am honored, my friend. Thank you very much for checking out my channel. I really do appreciate it. Wow. Wow. Again, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Robbie, no, I weighed everything I got, and it was, wow. Well, then that's awesome. What do you mean, really? Yes. Dion, yeah, when I get the parts sorted, I leave all the parts together, bricks together, and then I sort from the other specific parts. M&R Productions, fan of him. Alex K, where is your verification? Yeah, that is interesting. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah. No verification, buddy. Must be a fake account. I am his fan, not real. Yeah. Gotcha. Is M&R Productions supposed to have a check mark? Yeah, so all verified accounts, when it comes to a certain level of how do I pronounce, or how do I state this? So when you get to be basically a certain level of a YouTuber, to ensure that there's no fake accounts, or to ensure or to make sure that it's not like a fake account or something like that, or a mimic account, or basically somebody who is a fan who wants, you know, to put their name as their name for whatever reason. There will be a check mark by their name to showcase that they are the real person. So, a prime example in this case is M&R Productions has an account. He obviously can make comments, watch videos, all that kind of fun stuff for his own personal enjoyment. And when he does, his comment shows up, and then it shows a check mark by his name that showcases that it's verified that it's him. Okay? Now, small channels like myself, we don't get that honor. We don't get that privilege. We are regular people. We are just having fun. All that kind of fun stuff. But when you hit a certain status, and I want to say it's like around the 50,000 subscriber mark or something like that, they will have a check mark by their name. Going back to chat, supposed to have a check and a new profile pic. Alex, hey, I am the master at catching fake accounts. Alex K, fun fact, I talked to fake Just Too Good. Yeah, Just Too Good, the fake account, and I hesitate on using that word. I will say it's not a fake account because they're all real accounts. However, it's fan created, or I will call it more fan created, or no offense, M&R Productions, but imposter accounts because it's not the real person. And celebrities do that all the time, or have that issue all the time, where somebody will pose as them. And again, no offense, M&R Productions, but you are in fact posing as M&R Productions. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure why you're doing that, but hey, I mean, to each his own. I would only assume it's for attention, as obviously you saw my reaction when I saw you in here. But yeah, I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. At least you were honest in saying that you were not him. I will give you that. Going back to chat. Yeah, I remember, yep, I remember that as well. So there we go. Oh, I need to resort that. Robbie, so what are your special categories that bypass the color sorting? Doors, wheels, figs, etc. So basically what I classify as specialty pieces are basically what I put in here. These are my kind of specialty pieces. The specialty pieces, like this one, is mainly minifigs and minifigs accessories and small builds that have already been created. This one here is more windows, doors. Printed tiles are, to me, specialty pieces. The last thing I want to do is, if I'm looking for a printed piece, the last thing I want to do is spend a ton of time trying to find those pieces. Hold on one sec. Oh, stuff. Anyway, but yeah, printed pieces are, to me, specialty pieces. Big, hunky pieces, like, because I'll buy bulk buys, and they'll be like parts of the Millennium Falcon that, you know, I just can't put with the regular color pieces. But typically those are what I refer to as specialty pieces. Again, minifigures, minifigure accessories. You're talking animals of any kind, printed pieces or printed tiles, different shaped pieces. For example, like toolbox, the pieces that you would typically use for toolboxes or ovens or stoves, all that kind of fun stuff. That is what I classify as special pieces. There's nothing like being true to yourself. Exactly. Like, to be honest, I don't personally get why somebody would create an account just to look like somebody else. You know, like, I mean, why would I create an account showcasing that I'm Anna Kendrick if I'm not Anna Kendrick? The only reason for that is essentially attention. And again, hey, whatever floats your boat. It's not for me to judge. It's just I'm not a fan of stuff like that. Alex K at M&R Productions. I understand why you want to have the same name, but in a different account, but you got to understand you can get in trouble. Yes, you can. You're posing as someone else. Alex K. I mean, here's my suggestion, M&R Productions. If you're going to do something like that, make your name M&R Productions Fan. You know, if there's an opportunity to meet him, take a picture with him. Put that as your account name. Or your account profile. There you go. Don't pose as somebody else. Alex K. There was this one person who had an account, but their profile pic was the same profile pic as Brixie's channel. Dion Botcher, I don't know. It's just wrong. Alex K. And change your profile. Yep. Robbie, so for color collections, I can see the red and the yellow bins up there. Do those make up the entire color or do you have multiples of each? I have, Robbie also asks, I keep trying to move you guys off the imposter guy. Yeah, let's move on from that topic. I appreciate that, Robbie, and I agree. Okay, so, yes. So it's hard to see, and it's hard, because my cameras are attached to my laptop, I can't take my cameras with me, unfortunately. But so all of my bins are separate or all of my cups here are separate colors. Back there, what you see is not the entirety of my collection of those colors. The reason for that is because you have the builds here, and all of the bins are in cubbies that go all the way to the floor, if that makes sense. Then over here, because of camera angle, all you can see is the top section. You can't see what's underneath and below. Those are all the colors. What I can show you is down here, I have all these sets. These bins are filled with sets that I have yet to build. And they're all organized by the set type. Alex K. Okay, we'll stop if you want us to. Dion Botcher, I'm all good. I was over it a little bit ago, Robbie. Yeah. Moving on. So, yeah, so unfortunately you can't, if you check out my videos, I do have a Lego room update. I believe it's part 1 or part 2, and it showcases on the other side of the table. Robbie, so are the colors sorted at all since each has multiple bins, like red brick, red plates? Some are, yes. I have started to sort, doing that, basically doing exactly what you're doing. Some bins are just all brick, some bins are all plates, some bins are all small pieces. But it's not that much. What I've also done is if I order, here's a good example. So those boxes up there, I went ahead and ordered like a ton of Merps, Lurps, and Blurps, and those are all them. So those are all separate pieces. There's also stuff where if I go to a local Pab store or a local Lego store and get a bunch of cups of different things, I also have those in a separate bin. Like I have 2 full bins of nothing but trans blue 1x2 tiles. I have a bin of nothing but 1x2 white tiles. I have a bin of nothing but 1x2 dark bluish gray tiles. I have a bin of nothing but the light blue 1x4 bricks. And it's because when I went to Pabwall, I bought like 5 cups of them, and I just keep those separated. Over here, I was explaining earlier, behind that pink tub, you can kind of see that those parts, or you might not be able to see, I'm not sure. Those parts are all in bags. Those are all individually packed with that same part, if that makes sense. Going back to chat, yeah, we'll have to check that out. I was the new guy in Daryl's Discord yesterday, so new to the channel. So what's your name in Daryl's Discord? Are you, what was, are you Doubles? Or Buttles? Are you Buttles? Sorry, I'm trying to read. Yeah, I'll respond right now. Dion Botcher, is that your Go-Ho juice? 36, yeah, Go-Go juice. I'm bad off the corner I go. Yeah, oh, okay, so cool, Robbie, yeah, I was responding yesterday to your inquiry about trying to figure that piece out. So I do know that you did figure it out, and you did good job. So there's a couple, I was kind of explaining, let me see if I have the piece. So I have the pieces over here. I kept them aside so that I can show you. So basically, you have the door, or you have the side door here, and again, I know you figured it out, but I just wanted to go over it here. So you could basically take these angled pieces that are these pieces right here and put those up against the door. Like that. And my goal here is to show you that there's multiple ways of doing it. It's just a matter of finding those multiple ways. Okay? So as you can see here, I lined the entire thing with those pieces, and it covers that space. Obviously, I'm showing you in different regards or different colors. And then I think I just saw them in here. Now, the way that you figured it out is actually pretty awesome. It's a similar way than what you did here, okay? And so to catch everybody else up, because again, I know that you figured it out, which is awesome. So what you did, in one way, shape, or form, is you took this. Come on. And you took these pieces here, okay, which are great pieces, and you angled them this way as well. And again, you still have that section here. Okay? So I just wanted to show basically that. So yeah, good job on that. Hopefully I was a little bit of help. If not, I totally understand. But yeah, good job on that. All this is, Dion, is Diet Coke. I don't have any go-go juice. Oh wait, did I bring... I brought stuff over there already, didn't I? Yes, I did. I have a ton of these bins. I know, just being goofy. I know you are. I know you are, but what am I? I don't want to sort this one yet. Let's see what else I have here. Oh yeah, let me sort these. Because this is an easy, fast sort. Because most of these are pretty easy. Give me that go-go juice. From before. Meow, meow. Give me that go-go juice. Meow. I'm going to put that in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. John Garrett, the fire guy. Well, hello, boys. Greetings from New Jersey. How's it going, John? Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate that. It means a lot. How are you doing today? How is New Jersey weather? So now these I'm not going to separate just because I do have plans on building with these. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Alex Hay, 36 bricks. Are you one? You are a wonderful person. Plus, why do you keep coughing? Are you all right? Yes, I am okay. I will explain why I cough in a second. Dion Botcher, hey John. Alex K, hello John the Fire Guy. John the Fire Guy. I am at work right now, but I saw my peeps are on, so I figured I would pop in. What up, peep? Wait, that sounded wrong. What up, peeps? What up? Glad you are doing okay. Hopefully you are staying safe because I know you are a firefighter. And again, if I haven't said this enough, thank you for doing what you do. I really do appreciate it, especially, we had, I think we had some pretty bad fires in my area a couple months ago, and we were on evac warning because of them. Luckily, the firefighters did an amazing job, and they pushed the fire back and made sure that we were all safe. We never surpassed an evac warning. We were not on evac order, so That was awesome. And again, it's because of people like you that do their job every day and rock everything out. So again, I appreciate it. Essentially what I'm doing right now, to give you a heads up, I am just sorting. That's pretty much all I'm doing. I have, yes, wildfires, Alex K. We had, I live in Southern California, and we have really bad wildfires through the mountain ranges. And it got really bad where I could see, fire on the ridge, and we were put on evac warning, which means basically if you have reason to get out now before. I mean, it's not required, but you should get out as soon as possible. So that's what an evac warning is, and then an evac order means get out, like grab your stuff, get out. The evac warning comes before the evac order. The reason why is because, like in our area, they put us on evac warning first because, like, a lot of the properties around me have horses or cattle, or not necessarily cattle, but pigs and livestock, essentially, which need extra time to get out. And there's not many roads into our area and out of our area, so they put us on evac warning to say, hey, be prepared to get out, get your stuff ready so that, you know, if we do tell you you need to get out, you can get out fast. No, that was a couple months ago. That we're fine. Our property was safe. We had cleared our property quite a bit, so and we watered down everything so that if there were embers, they couldn't catch on anything. Lego or John Garrett says, yes, sir, we are very dedicated to the cause. Yes, you are. Alex K, if I can guess, you are eating something. You have to what you are eating. I'm not eating something. No, okay, so going back to the reason I cough. I have had a permanent cough for going on 25 years now. It gets worse when it's windy and all of that, but essentially what happened is my, what was it? My sophomore year of high school, and this is dating me a little bit, my sophomore year of high school, I got jumped by 5 guys. I was actually able to knock 2 of them out, but the other 3 got me. And, or no, I will say got me in the fact that, like, I was beat up pretty bad. And in that fight, my nose got broken. And I have they call it a deviated septum. Basically what happens is, normal people, their nose drips, or, you know, they have snot coming out your nose and stuff like that. For me, it all stays or drains back into my throat, which dries out my throat, especially when it's windy and dusty and stuff. And it causes me to cough. They were not bullies. I've never been bullied because, one, I am a big dude. As of right now, I stand 6 foot, and I weigh close to 300 pounds, so nobody's going to bully me. But in high school, I was still 6 foot, and I was about 220. Not solid muscle, but I was still a big guy. Played football and all that. Basically, what happened was, this particular guy. It was, like I said, it was not a bully situation. But I lived in an area where I'm the minority, and there was a lot of other people, and there was a lot of racial tensions. And essentially what happened was, one particular guy came up behind me. And again, this is dating me, I had a pager in my pocket that you could see. He went and grabbed my pager, and I turned around and confronted him, and he kind of tried to bully me and say, hey, you're not going to say say anything about it, and I said, no, you're going to give it back to me. And so he pushed me back. I swung and hit him, clocked in the jaw, and knocked him out. His buddy came up running, and I clotheslined him. He fell back and smacked the back of his head onto the cement, which knocked him out as well. But there were 3 guys that were behind me that I didn't know about that came up and started punching me. I turned around, got clocked in the nose was broken, and I was trying to fight my way through it, and then the campus security showed up and separated us. As far as jail or anything like that, no, nobody went to jail. The one guy that stole my pager and started the fight got expelled, but that's it. And I got suspended because schools have a no tolerance policy. It's really kind of stupid because it's like you can't, whether you're defending yourselves or not, you still get suspended. So it's like you might as well fight it out. Going back to chat, I have the same issue, Scott, with my nose. Yeah, it sucks. So who jumped you? Yeah, just explain that. Dion Botcher, I was bullied lots, but because of being different. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I never was a bully, but I also never, like, people tried to bully me, but I never backed down to a fight. So if they tried, it always ended up in a fight, and in most cases, they didn't win. I mean, I have scars and stuff all over my fists to prove it. I moved around a lot, so yeah, I totally understand. Alex K, wait, was it because of the LA protests in the 90s? It did have a lot to do with, there were a lot of racial tensions through the 90s, and I was in high school in the 90s, so it's just unfortunate. And now, unfortunately, there's a lot of racial instability right now. Or tension, I should say. Alex K, and oh my god, I got bullied. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. What? How dare they suspend you? I mean, it is what it is. Dion Botcher, Scott, we are very similar. I moved around lots too. Yeah, I didn't move like state to state, but I did move city to city. And it was just a financial situation. Like, we moved around a lot because of our finances. But here's the thing, Alex K, and you know, I was in the fight. Fighting is not allowed. I participated in the fight, and I don't care who you are. And I've taught my daughters this. I don't care who you are. If someone is hitting you, you have 2 options: to run away or to defend yourself. Basically stop them from hitting you. And in most cases, when someone is hitting you, it is very hard to run away. So you need to defend yourself. And I will always have somebody's back who is defending themselves. However, I was still participating in the fight, which is against school rules. So they suspended me. I understand. Yeah, Dion Botcher, same, being poor. Exactly. Alex K, Dion Botcher, and 36 Bricks. You guys are brothers from other mothers. Yep. Wow, what a connection. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You know, I wouldn't change anything about my past. It's not been a pleasant past, but I wouldn't change anything for the world, just because I am who I am because of my past. So, and I wouldn't want to change. I mean, I've discussed this in a lot of different topics. So one of the key things that happened in my life was my brother passing away. My brother passed away in a car accident when he was 17 and a half, and it was the anniversary of that is coming up. It was New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, depending on where you were in the country. He died in a car accident. He was on his way to Texas. He was driving there due to some issues that he had gotten into. And unfortunately, they were driving along on black ice. They hit a dry spot, flipped, and he was thrown from the vehicle, and he was killed in the car accident. Now, if that hadn't happened, a lot of things would have changed in my life. So I had every intention on going to Florida State. I had, but when my brother passed away, I had to become very mature and very fast and be the rock for my mom. So, in doing that, about a year later, my mom lost her job. She got laid off, and they gave her the option to move because they were basically moving everybody to a different area, a different state, which just so happened to be Texas. So if my brother had lived, we would have probably uprooted and moved to Texas. In doing that, I may have gone to Texas State or a different college. I may have continued the process and gone to Florida State. If I had done that, I would have never met my wife, because we met at Fresno State. Because basically, when my brother passed away, we ended up moving to a city called Rialto, still in Southern California. I graduated Rialto High. And then from there, I moved up to Fresno. So that particular instance, as much as I would love to have my brother back, I wouldn't change that, because if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have met my wife, I wouldn't have had my 2 daughters, I wouldn't be living here, I might not be building Lego. So there's what's called a butterfly effect, and that was a major turning point in my life. So although I would love to have my brother back, I mean, I can't get him back, and quite frankly, my whole life would have changed. So we are who we are because of what's going on. Never regret anything in your life. Going back to chat, Dion Botcher, exactly. To change the past would mean the future is changed too. Thus, we all wouldn't be where we are today. Exactly. New Year's, oh my God, that makes everything so much worse. Yeah. Because that's a day of celebration, but in a sense, you can't really celebrate, or it's hard to celebrate because it's also a day that something bad happened. But let's get to happier stuff. Let's get back to sorting. Sort. Let's keep it sorted. Oh, that's a bag. Alright, it looks like these are all poly bags. Alright, so I'm going to put that into a different thing. Poly bag. Minifig. These are all minifigs. I will keep her in the minifig even though she's with the built. These are poly bags of parts. Lego really helps with everything. It's very therapeutic. Actually, absolutely. I come out here and I get lost. I get lost in the build and I just enjoy myself and I go on from there. And again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a couple hours, so I really do appreciate you guys taking the time and hanging out with me. It means a lot. All right, I will go ahead and sort this. See, I am rocking it out. Saw the piece in there, or heard the piece in there. Oh, okay. I have to figure these out. Well, that was a poly bag full of stuff. You know what, I'm probably still going to wait on this bin because there is a lot of stuff in here that technically belongs in my Stark Tower, and I need to work on that. So I am going to put this one back. poly bag. Alright, that poly bag was open. Have you guys ever seen Baby Groot? He is a rare piece. Somewhat. I have a couple of them. Baby Groot, Baby Groot. Baby Groot, Baby Groot. This is technically Teen Groot. And I don't have Big Groot because I wasn't going to buy that set. Kaylin Stone, I get lost in sorting, making small builds, and generally trying to... Hold on. Generally trying to come up with ideas. I often get so lost in what I'm doing that I don't hear the missus asking me for something. I am the same way. Alex K, it means a whole lot too. I have real stressed out lately, and any video that seems interesting, I really appreciate it. And thanks for everyone who has been following the journey with me through. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Rocket. I'm going to put those in there instead. Killmonger. Thor. Dion Botcher, we are on lockdown until after the new year. Yep. Curfews have been put in place, and from what I understand, people are being fined up to $1,000 in my area for breaking curfew. Alex K, I already have a lot planned for tomorrow and the weekend. Awesome. Yeah, I have a bunch of plans this weekend as well. Dion Botcher, but that means nothing to me because my closest neighbor is a mile away. Yeah, my closest neighbor is not a mile away. However, my closest neighbor is 5 acres away, which is about a city block. So I am not worried. The issue, though, is, going out and about. We are pretty much good as far as most aspects, but it just kind of depends on what we need to do, or go and get all of that. We're obviously allowed to go to the store and stuff like that, but effective 10 p.m., we have to be, I guess, home. Unless you have reason, and if you have a reason, you have to show that justification and that reason. Like, you have to have some kind of documentation, and like I said, people are being fined up to $1,000 for it all. So, yeah. Screw. So you're visiting family. Awesome. Yeah. So I guess the good question would be, during all this mess, what are you guys building? Anything exciting? I'm just going to throw all the purple and fuchsia together because, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of those pieces. Papa's Bricks, hi y'all, Dion Botcher. To be honest, I've been living the same way for 7 years, so it really doesn't affect me exactly. Karen Stone, the missus and I are waiting to see if the new COVID vaccine turns people into zombies before we go for it. Yeah, we'll see. I'm down for a zombie apocalypse. I mean, sounds like fun. Yeah, I mean we live out kind of in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we have kind of plenty of food, whether it be around us or or something along those lines, to where if something like that happened, we should be good for a while. And there are plenty of animals around. I mean, we have on our property. I mean, it's nothing like Dion. Dion, you have close to 100 acres of land, so you have plenty of, plenty of resources. I mean, I think you guys said you step out your door and you can see deer and all that. So that is awesome. That is living the dream right there. For me, though, we have quail. We have a ton of quail on around us. We have rabbits. We don't have a whole lot of snakes, but there are some around. They're not very friendly, to say the least. But I mean, need be, there's all that. We have neighbors who have other animals, pigs, and all that kind of fun stuff. We have freezers full of food. We do intend on putting some fruit trees on our property for that. Again, we are surrounded by, or we have 5 acres of land, and it's all fenced off. So it's not something that, we're too worried about if the proverbial hits the fan. So yeah. I just ordered the 3rd modular, so should be doing that soon. Got a good price on the Parisian restaurant. Awesome. I have the diner and the corner garage so far. Alex K, it is raining and not snowing. Iowa weather is so weird sometimes. I would love some rain. Yesterday it was sunny and 63 degrees out. Today being rainy and cloudy and 33 degrees. Robbie, we're in Iowa. Alex. Alex says, Robbie, why are you asking? My wife is from Grinnell, an hour east of you. Oh, wow. Tell her I say hi. Where are you from? Dion Botcher. The first day after we moved in, I took the dogs out for a walk. Went down the stairs and walked into a cow moose and her calf face to face. I almost pooped myself. I would have probably done the same thing. I'm from Illinois originally. We live in Oklahoma now. That's cool. And for those that don't know, I am in Southern California. Well, I am in an area called the High Desert in Southern California. So, although it's not, I'm slightly above the mountain range. So by definition, I'm in Southern California, but it's kind of like, kind of on the very north side of Southern California. Robbie, are you trying to? I want to do a video on it. If you take a look at my older videos, I posed this question before I get into that. Robbie, are you trying to get all of the old modulars? Is that a goal of yours? Eventually, yeah. Dion, I was very lucky I didn't get trampled. Yes, you were. Especially a mom and her calf. Like, you could have easily been just dusted. So, did Daryl just go live? If Daryl just went live, I'm going to cut. Let me check. Give me 1 second, guys. It doesn't say Daryl's live. I know he will go live in a couple hours. Okay, no, he's not live. No notice of it in his Discord. LOL, sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, you were watching one of his videos. Yeah, I just backed up. Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I didn't see him as live either. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so I can't remember it, Robbie. If you take a look at my videos, okay, so excuse me, I have only been building for about 2 years now. What I did was I was the same way. It's not. I mean, I personally don't think it's a frugal thing. It's just a practical thing. You're not gonna buy the cafe corner for $2,400. It's just it's just not. I mean, unless you've won the lottery or you're independently wealthy, it's just not feasible to do that. I mean, the average person, at least for the average person. So, what do? Okay, you try to find them. You try to find good deals. As far as on, basically on the internet and stuff like that, you try to find what you can find. So, I need to do I need to do a video on it. But here's some tips and tricks to get those older sets and not break the bank, essentially. So, one of the first ways, and these are not in any particular order, okay? So one of the good ways to find the older sets is to go on eBay, Marketplace, and there's good and bad reasons for all of these. So you can go on Marketplace, you can do searches, and you can see if there's bulk buys, if there are if there is anyone selling the old modulars or anything like that. You can always see. I'll be honest, I got the detective's office and the downtown diner for $200 for both. So $100 each on Facebook Marketplace. You can find some really good deals. I got the Palace Cinema for free. And the reason for that is because I saw somebody was selling it. I didn't quite have the money. So, but it was comparable. I am a photographer, so I messaged them and I said, "Are you willing to barter?" Are you willing to barter? I can offer a family session. You can bring up to 20 people. We can rock out the session and do an even trade. Basically, you will be paying me with the Palace Cinema. And the woman said, "You know what? That is an amazing idea. I love that." We haven't done family pictures in a while, so that would be amazing. So, we set a date, we set a time, we got together. We signed the contracts and paperwork and everything. And like I said, we set a date, we were good to go. She was going to pay me the Palace Cinema for a family session. Cool, awesome. The day of the session, she called me and said, "Hey, change of plans. I am so sorry. We're going to have to cancel. We had a family emergency and we have to go out of state." And I said, "Okay, no problem. It's not a big deal. The moment you get back into the state, give me a call, let me know, and we will set up a day and time for the session." And this was last year during Christmas season, and she said, "You know what? No." And I was like, "Okay. So when can we meet? I can give you back the set." And she goes, "Merry Christmas." And I go, "What do you mean Merry Christmas?" And she said, "No, keep the set, enjoy it, Merry Christmas." And I flat out told her, I was like, "No, I can't do that. Like, just when you come back into town or into the area, just let me know. I have no problem doing the session whenever, whether it's 5 years from now, it doesn't matter. Session's yours." A couple months went by. I followed up, never got a response. Number got disconnected. I got the set for free. The Ghostbusters Firehouse, I got for an even trade on it for a lens. I didn't have the $600 that they were wanting. I asked them, "Hey, are you willing to barter? Is there anything that you're interested in?" And she goes, "Well, I highly doubt that you have what I'm interested in." I said, "Well, I don't know." And she said, "Well, I'm kind of getting into photography and I'm looking for a lens." And I was like, "I just so happen to be a photographer. What kind of lens?" So she told me and all that. And sure enough, I didn't have the lens she was looking for, but I had something comparable, and we did an even trade. I have a new sealed version of both the Brick Bank and the pet store in the boxes down here, and I have them because I was talking to a guy. I asked him if he was willing to barter for a session. He said no. We got to talking. Turns out he was big into Magic the Gathering, and I had a ton of cards from when I was a teenager. And he said, you know what? Bring them on over. I'll see. I'll take a look at them, see if there's anything I'm interested in, and we'll go from there. So sure enough, he looked through them. He picked out about 75 cards and said, I think it was like I paid him, or I gave him the cards plus like $50, and I have both of those sealed in the box. So first tip, marketplace. Check those deals. Check and see if there's any deals in your area. You can always talk to them about lowering the price. My grandfather always taught me it doesn't hurt to ask. It doesn't. If they say no, cool, no worries. The worst they can say is no. But if they say yes in any form, you win. It's like, I mean, Alex K, you're young, so, and Robbie, I don't know if you're married or anything like that, but I mean, think about it. Ask a girl out. Like, worst thing she can say is no. Actually, the very worst thing she could say is no and laugh in your face. But then, so what? The best case scenario, she says yes. You, 39 with 3 kids. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, work on deals. So that's my first tip. Facebook Marketplace or a similar site like that, whether on social media or something like that. Because there's like, in my area, there's OfferUp and a bunch of others. I've gotten some great deals. They're selling it for $100. Ask for, say, 50. Worst case scenario, they say no. I'm sticking at 100. Best case scenario, they knock it down to $50. Or middle ground, they say, well, how about 75? And you just got it $75 down. You saved $25. Yeah, Alex K is a youngster. So biggest tip, buddy, ask a girl out if you're into girls. Ask a girl out. Worst they can say is no. Best case scenario, you may have just gotten yourself a date. Going back to things. So going back to the tips. So that's my first tip. Second tip, check on Bricklink because they do sell the sets at a discount. They are higher than market value, but I mean, it's still better than nothing if you want to just buy the set outright. Sometimes there's situations where it doesn't have all the pieces, or you're missing the minifigs, or missing stuff about it. But I mean, it is what it is. So there is an option there. Or what I did on most of my older sets, Cafe Corner, Grand Emporium, all of those, is buy the pieces and build them yourself. Greengrocer, I will tell you, there are, I think it requires like 56 pieces, and it is essentially the 1x2 brick with groove down the middle. That is the most expensive piece, along with a couple other pieces. Switch them out for something else. Use regular green or regular trans green. No, sorry, regular sand green instead of with the groove, because those are like $5 a piece, and since you need like 56 of them, that's going to cost you a ton of money. So what I did was I looked up the inventory on Bricklink or Bricklink basically. Looked up the set on Bricklink. There is a section where you can click part out, and you can add all those parts on a wish list. Take that wish list that is basically the inventory of those parts, and go down each and every part, look through your collection, find those parts, and then delete either the amount that you have or the piece since you have it, put those in a bin, go through the entire list, and when you're done, you have a list of parts that you need. You can go ahead and order those parts, and it's going to be far cheaper to do it that way than it would be to buy the set. The Market Street set, one of the worst sets that they've come out with, cost me about $20-30, not including inventory. Most of the sets that I've built, and again, we're talking, and I'll go through them. I built my own Brick Bank set. I built my own Grand Emporium. I built my own Green Grocer, which Green Grocer I turned burgundy. I built my own Downtown Diner. I built my own Fire Brigade, my own town hall. What else did I bring? No. I told you about the others. So yeah, those are all the ones that I've built on my own, along with some non-official modulars, and I say non-official in that I have the old fishing store that is not an official modular, but I built those all by piece, and pretty much all of them cost me under $100. I think there's one or two that cost me a little bit more than $100. But that is my biggest tip. Find the pieces. All of the instructions you can find at lego.com or at Brickset, and they're free. Going back to chat. Do you know what time Central Standard Time at 36 Bricks when he is live? Typically he goes live around 8 or 9 o'clock. Well, it would be 6 or 7. It varies. He doesn't have a specific schedule. Robbie, 39 with 3 kids. Dion Botcher, youngsters, LOL. Alex K says, I have no girlfriend yet, and I am 13, and my neighbor has a girlfriend, and he is 7, and she is 4. Okay. Don't compare yourself to other people. You are an individual. You deserve to think that way. I can't because of the Rona, yeah, meaning coronavirus. The Verona. Alex K, by the way, I tried 2 times having a girlfriend. One I have had from July to September 2018. Met her at a fairground because she and her grandmother is one of my dad's friends, and another one, but she was being okay. Alex K, and she was joking the whole time. All right. Robbie, good advice, man. I got to run soon. Thanks for chatting with me. No problem, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. I also have some memberships if you want to go to patreon.com/36BRIX. Again, that's patreon.com/BRIX. Check out my memberships, and we have our own Discord, along with doing some meet and greets and all that kind of fun stuff. Dion saying bye to Robbie. Robbie saying bye to Dion. Go Flames, go. All right. Electrician Free Territory. Good evening, everyone. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? How are you doing? No, I'm kidding. I am good here. Electrician Free says, go Jets, go. People saying hi. So yeah, essentially this was, it turned into a 3-hour stream, and still going, of course. But basically, I'm just sorting parts. I have a bunch of bins that I've been sorting. I've gotten through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bins so far, and at least 6 bins, and I have probably a good 10 or 15 more to go. I'm not going to continue to be live for much longer because I need to go do a few other things. But yeah, let me check on a couple things. So how you doing, man? I did some sorting this evening also. Awesome. Dion Botcher, LOL. I actually like Vancouver Canucks. Flames all the way, man, says Colleen or Callan. I'm not I like sports. I like watching the games, but I don't have a favorite team. Oh, I need to sort these. Gold is so shiny. All right, there we go. I just needed to do that real quick. I am probably going to stay on here for maybe another half an hour, and then I will take off. I haven't done any building this week. I had surgery in my right eye yesterday. Oh, geez. 148 laser stitches? Geez, what is going on with this season and surgeries, man? 148 laser stitches. Jeez. Hope you are recovering, man. Gosh, that is... Wow. You cracked your retina. What were you... Do I want to know? How'd you crack your retina, dude? That is crazy. It's like, I don't know that I want to know, but I kind of want to know. How do you crack your retina? Kaylin says, Dion Botcher, I was born in Calgary, so Flames and Stampedes for me. That's cool. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. How the heck do you crack your retina? In the worst possible way, killing him. What? A few nights ago, I got stung by a mosquito in the eye, and by reflex, I hit my eye with my hand. Killing Stone. Oh, that sucks. No pun intended, right? For a mosquito. Jared DD, hello guys. How's it going, Jared? That's just kind of a freak accident there, dude. But that's crazy. Crazy even. I'm gonna grab a snack. Sorry, guys. Jared's saying it's super early there. Yeah, what time? What time is it there? I don't know why I just dumped those in there. It's just the one piece. Electrician-free territory. I have a checkup next week. I think the doctor will have a tap the mosquito sting hole because my eye is still not too great. He didn't look for the sting because he only noticed the cracked retina. Wow. Electrician-free, or Dion said, I had my surgery December 1st. Electrician-free territory said the worst part of going through second-hand Lego hauls is dividing the shades and detecting the fake bricks. So, well, yes, I agree with you. That part sucks. To give you a point of reference, though, none of this. So, I have been slacking on my sorting. This is all 100% real Lego, and I know this because all of the Lego sets or all of the pieces that I have to sort through are all from when I mocked out those particular sets. So this one in particular, these are all the leftover pieces that I have from the hidden side lighthouse. So one, I know they're all real Lego because they came from the sets, and then two, they're not like bulk buys. But I agree with you. Yes, that is the worst part of sorting is you have to go through every little bit. I am only sorting by color at the moment, but I do plan on changing that. It's just a matter of, having the time to do it. Because as you know, sorting parts, and I mean, I've been sorting for 3 hours now. Sorting parts is very, very time consuming. This is a kind of an impromptu live stream just because I wasn't really planning on going live today. My original schedule is Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I will do impromptus when I'm just kind of, feel like building. And, I figure, well, since I'm building, I'm out in the Lego room, I might as well live stream. But I typically will go live only on Tuesdays and Thursdays because it doesn't conflict with any other streamers. Sometimes, I cross paths, or not cross paths. Sometimes, I'm live streaming while somebody else is live streaming. That's par for the course, but. So the only thing non-Lego is the Strictly Bix road plates. In my city, yes. Alex K. Oh, and how do I know? Because I have the same thing. How do you know what? Electrician Free Territory. Almost forgot to like the video. Well, I appreciate the like. Please, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in more content, you can go to patreon.com/36brix. Check out some of my memberships, which has I have my own Discord. I also have I do live meet and greets, shout outs, and videos and streams, all that kind of fun stuff. I apologize for eating the M&Ms, guys. I didn't have lunch. I went on about noon and didn't realize it was noon. That was a question somebody asked. What is my next goal? My next goal is 250 subs. $160. Awesome. That is fantastic. I mean, to be honest, I'm just having fun. If or when I hit 250, I'll do a live stream celebration. It'd be great if I can hit that before the end of the year, but it's not, like I said, I'm just posting because I'm having fun, and quite frankly, I have nothing else to do. You guys are awesome with the support and stuff like that, and it kind of keeps me wanting to do them more often. In a non-social society right now, any way to become social, for me, who is a social butterfly, is, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, obviously, I have my wife and my daughters here, but I mean, I want to get out. See the world. If you don't know that reference, I'm sorry. Alex K, I liked and subbed already? Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. Jared DD says, I'm almost at 160, but I don't want to pass your channel. Alex K, let's get him to 250 by the end of January, or else I will steal your cookie. Alex K, I liked and subbed already. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Dion Boucher, I don't like cookies. You can have them. I like cookies. It just depends on the cookie, though. Some cookies are better for me than others, or my body does better with them, I should say. I am not a cake person. I like, unless it's cheesecake, which is actually more of a form of a pie than a cake. Man, the temperature just dropped. You can feel it. Jared DD, I'm sorry, I missed. Excuse me. To be honest, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Dion Botcher, haha, got another part from you on the sly. Just keep dropping pieces, Scott. Are you Maurice? Instead of hiding under the bed, are you hiding under my table? Dion, should I start calling you Maurice? Dion Butcher, I like ice cream. Yeah, I'm a big ice cream fan myself. I like pies and ice cream. Electrician-free territory. Well, I'm off to bed now. When will you be streaming live next? Good night, everybody. Electrician-free territory. My set schedule is 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Tuesday and Thursday. The best way to find out, as far as I do go on sporadically, basically kind of like today, where it's kind of an impromptu situation. If you are interested, the best way to find out, because I let all of my members know, hey, I'm going live, and I usually give them, or try to give them, a little bit of notice. But if you're interested in becoming a member, please go to patreon.com/36bricks, and the orange package is the package, the first package or lowest package that includes our Discord, and that is the best way to kind of find out when I'm going on next. As like I said, I let everybody know. I totally understand if you can't become a member, but my regular schedule is Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Outside of that, for the most part, they all are impromptu, spur-of-the-moment kind of situations where, I'm out here building and all that kind of fun stuff. So, have a great night, buddy. Thank you again for chatting with us a little bit. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and I mean that. Going back to chat. It's got same pie rock, same pie rocks. Alex, I feel so happy when someone makes Scott laugh, even though these hard times. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Dion Botcher saying goodnight to Electrician. Jared, so let's make Scott laugh. Dion Botcher, I like to make people laugh. Same here. I like to joke around and have fun. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing it. Jared says, same. Jared, I was a class joker for 6 years in elementary school. People laughing. Dion Botcher, I was very quiet in school. Jared, DD, I was quiet too, but I joke on outside of class, not when the class. Yeah. I was kind of a jokester too, which in some instances was very good, and in other instances it was kind of bad because being a jokester, people didn't always find my jokes funny. And I did get into a lot of fights growing up. Plus, I moved around a lot, so I was always a new kid. Yeah, I moved around a lot myself, and because of my outgoing personality, people either liked me really quick or hated me really quick. So it was always, and usually it was attention based. The reason people didn't like me was because I took attention away from them, and that has become a recurring situation even in my adult life, especially most recently. But I am who I am. I can't change who I am. You either like me or you don't. Again, I apologize for eating on camera. I don't typically like to eat on camera, but I missed lunch, so I'm getting rather hungry. In fact, hey Bevan, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you were able to catch a stream. I will be honest in that I won't be on for a lot longer, but I will be on for a little bit longer. But good to see you. How are you? Hope you are doing well. I decided to do an impromptu stream, and all I'm doing is sorting parts. I'm doing a little surgery here. Got it. Got him. Bricks. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Just catching that you're on? Yeah, I've been on for a little bit. About 3.5 hours. Yep, just having fun sorting. This is just kind of a impromptu. As I mentioned a little bit ago, I normally go live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I promise and have set that schedule, and then from time to time I will do an impromptu live stream because I'm out here and I figured, hey, I'll hang out with my friends online. If you're interested, please like, share, and subscribe. That way you get and hit that bell for notifications. If you want more content, I do have a Patreon membership, or I do have Patreon memberships that give you access to my Discord channel, as well as meet and greets and all that other kind of fun stuff. So, with my members, I let them know, hey, in advance, hey, I'm going online. And then that way people can hang out. Have I made a lot of sorting progress? Actually, I have. I have sorted. So, as you may or may not know, I'm not really sure, but what I do is I do the mock or vote to mock series. So I tell you guys, hey, these are the 3 sets I'm interested in mocking out right now. Let me know in the comments what your vote is, and we will see who the winner is. And then I will mock that set out. Well, these are all the parts that are left over from those sets after I'm done mocking everything out. And what I do is I take those sets and I put them in these Sterilite containers. Sorry, what I do is I take the leftover parts and put those in the Sterilite containers, and then I'll, at some point, get around to to sorting them. Well, I've been slacking, and I counted them earlier, and at the time, I had about 22 bins, 22 of those bins that I had left, or that I actually had to sort. So I was like, you know what? I need to start sorting these. So I'm like, you know what? Since I'm sorting, I might as well go online and chat with you guys and get her done. So at this point, I've gone through about seven containers. So I am actually doing fairly well. Thank you for asking. Dion Botcher. Okay, Scott, I need a black 2x4 tile. Just drop one. I'm waiting. A black 1x2 tile? Let's see. I have white. I have dark bluish gray. I have trans blue. I have ingots. um, Bevan says, I just started to resort my Lego too. Yeah. I plan on resorting everything. At this point, I have everything sorted only by color. However, I plan on sorting it like further and going brick, plate, and tile, and then like specialty piece like slopes and stuff like that. Or no, sorry, by brick, or still keeping them in separate colors. By brick, by plate and tile, and then by small piece. Oh. Brooks Brick says, yep, still waiting on that burger bar mock, LOL. Actually, I built that last night. I built the regular set last night during the live stream, and I will say that is going to be very hard. I'm going to be honest with you. There is not much to that set. There is like literally nothing to that set. So I still have it here to the table. So the truck is decent. Okay, that's fine. But the burger bar itself, this is the burger bar. And literally the bar is, what do we count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's a 4x12 build. There's nothing to it. I thought it was going to be way bigger. Brooks Brick says, yeah, or that's what I thought too. And that's why I was honestly really curious as to what you'd build with it. I mean, I'd make it a burger restaurant. Unfortunately, or essentially, my plan is similar to the ice cream store. Is basically build it into a building. Build it into probably a 16 by 32. I will probably, my plan is to probably put it next to the my ice cream store. But essentially, that's what I was planning on doing. I just thought there would be more to it. That's why I honestly don't know if I'm going to mock it out anytime soon. And here's the main reason. So with this set, if I stick with the same colors that are here, I need a lot of white, I need a lot of green, and I need a lot of this yellow. First and foremost, I don't have really any of this yellow. So granted, I can do regular yellow, but in pertaining to this, I don't have a lot of that particular yellow. But I need, more importantly, I need a lot of this white. Okay? Well, the problem that I have is I do have a lot of white, but I do not have a lot of one by anything bricks. Except for the pieces that I'm currently sorting. And then I do have my, because most of my bricks went to my hospital and my police station. So basically my mindset is, now that I know that there's not much here, I'm going to actually probably hold off on this build until after January 31st. The reason for that is because essentially what I will do is, since I used a lot of white brick for my police station, I will take a lot of that and use that towards this build. So, unfortunately, I apologize and I hate to disappoint, but that particular build is going to wait. And I've already sorted a bunch. Like, if you take a look, here is my white sort, and I do have a lot of brick in here that I can start using, but it's still going to take me time to amass, because I'll probably need, I mean, since it's and that's if I stick with white. I may change the color altogether. So that's where I'm having that's where I have the issue with that set, because there's not much to it. I thought there would be way more to it. Most of the pieces were in the fire truck build. I love the burger though. I really do. I love the burger. Going back to chat, your bus stop is bigger, Matt. LOL. Yeah, I don't. Well, bigger compared to whose? I don't have a bus stop, so it's way bigger than mine. LOL, Dion. I think you're right, man. The bus stop is bigger than that? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not that big of a build. It's like, I was very disappointed. I was not expecting it to be four deep and, what did I say, 12 wide? Like, that's not, I mean, it's not much. That was 6 by 14, not counting the overhangs. Yeah, I mean, this is 4. This is 4 deep. You already, it might be the 14. What is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, this is 12. 12. Yeah, this is, that's a 4 by 12. Yeah, I mean, the fire truck, yeah, it's a small build. There's not much I can do with it. The theme is fine, though, and I like the fact that I have the stickers. That stuff's fine. It's just all the other stuff. Brooks Bricks, I hear you. 36 bricks, no problem, bud. I will wait whenever you can get around to it. Well, I appreciate that, bud. Alex K, anyone building with you? No, I think we're all sorting. And to be honest, guys, I may head out here in a little bit. Like I said, we've been going for how long is the live stream so far? 3 hours and 42 minutes. So I may just go ahead and head out now. I got a few other stuff to do. It's 3:30, so the wife and kids are out of class now. I know my wife was wanting to go do some running around a little bit. Probably grab dinner and all that kind of fun stuff. I may come out and do some more sorting tonight if you guys are down to hang out with me. Please check my channel. Again, if you want to keep up to date on when I go live all the time and all that kind of fun stuff, and chat with me a little bit more consistently, please go to patreon.com/36bricks. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships and see if there's anything that interests you, and if so, please sign up. It really does help support the channel. As I put everything, like, I'm not trying to do it for profit. Again, I'm just doing it for fun. But it does give me the option, especially now with finances being extremely tight. It does give me the ability to buy more sets and build a lot more with you guys. Dion Botcher, cool Scott, thanks, bye all. Alex K, okay, I guess it's time. See ya, guys, in BB's stream and on here. Have a great night, weekend, morning. Brooks, sounds good, man. Catch you later. Yep. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36bricks. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day.